how do you prepare for events? How do you prepare for events? How do you make sure that your event is going to be as successful as you can make it as a person who's participating in that event? You could be an attendee, you could be a member of the sales team that is sponsoring the event, or you could be speaking, which I'm doing in a couple of things here coming up over the next couple of weeks and have done so over the last couple of weeks. Number one, I want to understand what my goal is. The cool part about these events is everybody's congregating there for a specific reason. I was at the Learning Leadership Conference last week that was about people who wanted to get better, build their leadership skills as folks who are focused on learning and development inside organizations. There were HR professionals, learning professionals, talent professionals that are at this event. They want to get better at it. So I go to an event because it's going to be this magnet. It's going to attract the right people. The next thing I want to understand is, all right, again, three-pronged strategy. How do I make sure that I optimize for the amount of time that I'm spending relative to being able to meet the number of people that I want? And maybe my goal is you'll have 30 conversations over the course of a 3-day event. That's 10 conversations per day, or 15 conversations on the first 2 days and then some follow-up types things. But anyway, let's just say 30 conversations. The first thing I want to understand is research. Who do I want to get to know? So this is all about the who's, the people. Who are the specific people that are at this event that are being pulled toward it that I want to get to know, that I want to have a conversation with? Now those who's might be organized based on some companies. So it might be people inside a specific organization. It might be people inside a specific role. One of the cool things about a lot of the event apps that are out there now is you can search for keywords. You can search for company, you can search for role, you can search for a couple of different things. Get into the app early and conduct that research. Go in there with an idea of who are the actual people that you want to know. Do the research first. This is number one. Number two, what I want to understand is where. Where are those people going to be? Where am I going to find them? Well, if someone's speaking, they'll be on the agenda. You'll see them. The events that I'm speaking at, you know where I'm going to be. I will be in a specific room in Anaheim when we kick off the camp component of Mopsapalooza. We do the pre-conference workshop. I will be in another room later that afternoon or that evening when we kick off the event with the opening keynote. You'll know where I am. If you want to meet me, be in that space. That's a great way to be able to know that, hey, Mike, third person stuff here, is going to be in this specific room. So where? So are they speaking? Are they potentially sponsoring? So will they have a booth, right? Or in some of the apps, you can actually see who's planning on attending specific sessions. Where will the people be? Okay. Where will people be from the context of location and time, right? So I do my research, then I try to figure out where are these folks going to be? Where will I be able to meet them? The third piece that I want to understand is what. What? Now, why did I put what at the end? Well, because this is the really big, broad thing, and it's going to be very highly dependent on the reason that you're going to this specific event. Like, what is it that you want to get out of it? What are your specific objectives? Beyond the number of people that you want to meet, what do you want to learn? What do you want to think differently about? What questions do you want to hear as a result of being in the room? So what specific sessions are you going to go to? What sessions will you go to? Now, I understand that if you're a vendor at events, sometimes you don't have access to the specific sessions, and this is why I would guide you, if we were working together on this stuff, I would guide you to get conference attendee passes in addition to your sponsorship passes so that you can go into those rooms. You can have people who are in there engaged in the conversation, listening, learning, hearing what the people who are focused on solving the problems that you ultimately help solve for are actually doing. What are they talking about? What do they care about? What language are they using? I want to know who, I want to know where, and I want to know what. If I know those three things, I can make the event as effective as possible. I can go in there with a plan that I can actually execute on. Now, this doesn't include any of the other stuff that happens in the margins. And for me, the most valuable part of events that I participate in are the questions that end up coming up. And those questions typically will happen at one of those high top tables during a coffee break or during a snack break or during a lunch or whatever. Those conversations are absolutely amazing. And they're the thing that I look forward to when I'm going and participating in events. So make sure you give yourself space and time to hang out in the margins. Do not make the mistake that a lot of people make. They take that break time to go back to their room and do calls or catch up on work. Catch up with the people who are at the event, because remember, they're being attracted to the event for likely the same reason you're being attracted to the event, because you're interested in things like artificial intelligence or learning and development or emerging technology or getting better at sales or all of those things. So take advantage of the space in the margins. Go up and say hello to people, listen, ask questions. It's tough for me as an introvert. I'm not a fan of interrupting, but every once in a while there's an open seat at a table and it looks like there's an engaging conversation. I can sit in on that conversation and listen and learn and ask questions. And sometimes people ask me the question too. One of my favorite questions, I know this is kind of a throwaway one, but why are you here? What are you looking to get out of this specific event? Do the work inside the margins. Make sure you take notes, and make sure that after you take those notes that you have a specific thing or reason that you're going to follow up with the person on. So margin, notes, follow up, go in with a plan, execute your plan, share the results with your team, and you will do better at events. You will not just mail it in. Hope you have an awesome time this event season. Good luck learning, good luck connecting, and good luck moving forward. If you're looking for help, you know a guy. And if you're looking for a speaker to be at your next event, you also know a guy. When it comes to communication, it's amazing what you can do with a whiteboard and some questions.